2024, Roadhouse. I had fun with this movie. Dare I say, I enjoyed it? Okay, let me tell you all about it. First thing is first, will this movie win any type of Academy Awards or accolades or anything like that? No, it's not gonna win any of that. But maybe it might win a Razzie Award. This is a remake of the original classic film, which personally I have not watched because, well, that movie came out a long time ago, long before I myself was around. But I do have an idea of the premise and kind of what goes down in the movie. Two very important things. Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal carries this movie, and yes, everything that you have heard about Conor McGregor is true. Overall, this movie is fine and it's enjoyable. This is something that I would probably watch if I had a bunch of friends over. Maybe there was a good barbecue or a grill out. You have some drinks, you're just chilling, having a good time, and this movie is playing in the background. That's the type of movie that I see it as. This is not necessarily going to be a movie that you're going to try to have the next cinematic experience or wow, this is a movie I've never seen or experienced before. Story-wise and plot-wise, it's fairly predictable. What you see in the trailer really is what you get for the entirety of this movie. Trouble main character gets a shot at doing something good and ends up meeting a bunch of rowdy, shady type of characters. That is what this movie is. So yeah, it's not a very good movie, but it is enjoyable, especially, this is a very important thing, is after you get over the character of Conor McGregor, which is unfortunate, but it's a caricature of every Irish stereotype that you have ever heard or maybe thought about. It's unfortunate, but that's what his character is. But once you get over that hurdle, then you get a lot of action by Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's beating up fools left and right, and of course that's always a lot of fun. There is something that is super cool about a character that has a lot of destructive power, but manages to keep himself under control and be soft-spoken. I personally think that there's something really fascinating and cool about that type of character. At the end of the day, is this a movie that I'll be rewatching? Probably not. But if I'm ever just hanging out with a bunch of friends, I may just pop it up and have it playing in the background. There are some pretty cool visuals, and the fights themselves are kind of cool. There's things being thrown around and Jake Gyllenhaal just beating up other characters, and that part of it is pretty cool. This movie would have probably done better if it would have been released in theaters. And before you jump at me and get upset, there's been a lot of mediocre movies or so-so movies that have been releasing recently, so it would have been in good company. But also it would have had a chance at maybe making a little bit of money, maybe to recoup a little bit of that budget, because once it hits streaming, that's it. It's not gonna make money anywhere else or any other way. At the end of the day, this movie does have a very direct-to-home video type of vibes. What matters the most is, what did you think about this movie? Film is subjective, it hits us all in different ways. Let me know down below what you thought, and remember folks, you owe it to yourself to watch great cinema.